Joey Heatherton. Serta's Perfect Sleeper mattress is something great to sleep on. It gives you firmness and comfort. It's the perfect combination. You'll love it. Now, instead of counting sheep, you can count on a good sleep. Be a perfect sleeper. Buy a perfect sleeper, perfect sleeper. Buy a Serta.
This is
last look.
There we go. I just tossed it right into recording just to catch the front end.
Background or the director? Yeah, this looks pretty glamorous.
Let us give you a nice background.
You wanted the making of the video, now you're getting the making of this video.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
Not safe for work, but it's safe for your show, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I am so glad that you're here, all three of you guys are here with the Lo-Fi Lounge with my good friend Chris Williams. Yeah, introduce everyone, Chris, and so and then we'll go from there.
The director who's busy directing. So I'll introduce Natalie Denise Sperl, the star of our show. You probably recognize her as the protagonist in the video, but
I saw that.
If you really knew Natalie, you would know the breadth of her talent. She's an amazing actress and also a rock and roller. She was in the movie Mank recently.
Really?
Yeah, playing Greta Garbo.
Yeah, with Gary Oldman. And
you kissed Gary Oldman, right?
He kissed me.
Oh, let's get this straight. You opened for Bad Religion in Vegas at some point.
Yeah, we did. We opened for Bad Religion in Vegas. We opened for Off and Bad Religion at the House of Blues in Vegas. And I have a band. It's called Kill My Coquette. Rodney plays us on Sirius XM. He started playing us on K-Rock, actually.
No, there you go.
I walked into this restaurant that I knew he had dinner at every single night, and I basically stalked him, and I left the CD there. And to my surprise, 3 nights later, people were tweeting "Oh my God, I love your song! You're on the radio!" I was like, "Oh, cool!
Thanks for doing the show. I never heard this story."
Yeah,
that's so cool.
So he's been a fan ever since. He's super sweet, and he's like you. He's searching out talent and giving them a platform and giving them some attention and getting the word out there for people that are making good art. So.
And soon they'll be making a documentary about you, the mayor of Lo-Fi Studios.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Well, Chris Williams and I, well, not only do we share the same birthday, right? Same birthday.
And the same name.
And the same name. We've collaborated before, he's done shows at Lo-Fi Studios for Five Stock in the past, and pretty reliable guy in terms of that. I go, Chris, do you have a band? Let's come over.
I will make a band. Chris, will you be in my band?
Exactly.
I've enlisted you before.
But I always loved when we first, even the name of the band, the High 70s. I thought, well, that's a really cool name. When I saw the video, I'm saying, oh man, they've just been stepped up a notch here. I want everything about the making of that video, the look of it, the sound of it, the quality of the content. It's just top notch. And I want to talk to you guys about how you put it together and what's happening.
Well, just the quick backstory on, like how we came together is it started in the desert at Pappy and Harriet's, where I discovered the band Graham Rabbit through one of the fanatical Cracker fans. And honestly, when they were doing a video, or no, they were doing a residency at what was at that time the club called Bordello. It's actually where I met Ethan and asked him to start producing music for us. And it's through Ethan because that I met Giuseppe.
They said, do you have a dirty blonde wig? Yes. Do you have a 60s dress? Yes. Do you have go-go boots? Yes. Okay, bring them to Hollywood at 10 o'clock. It was like a recording studio or something. That was the first day of the shoot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Gold Diggers.
The Gold Diggers, yeah. So we did like a print sort of thing first, and that kind of gave me a chance to kind of figure out sort of what they were going for. We get into this empty club, and I think the direction that Giuseppe gave me was just freak out.
We shot one day just Natalie, almost like thinking that Natalie was going to be the star of the video. And then once we realized that Natalie was carrying the whole song by herself, we decided to move now into shooting Chris.
But Princess Frank, just by way of introduction, super crazy diverse in all of the music he plays, both in the drum kit and all other manner of instruments.
We just understand both the same amount, the same styles of music. And then when we started working together, our language was really, like, we knew how to talk to each other, both being musicians and as fans.
Yeah. There's a bar, there's a dancer, and it doesn't get outside of itself.
Of minimalist approach, which is part of the way I work. I think that the focus is always on the artist, and especially in the performance. And I don't really like to see things that goes out of the sphere of the artist, because I don't think that makes sense. For Natalie, that 60s, 70s, in between kind of white look would enhance her dance in a very dark, because the song, even though it's a rock and roll song and is about celebrating youth beyond any barrier, is still a song that is taking place in the dark and remote and lonely part of the life.
and it's never too late for heaven.
Jesus went. Something's wrong and everywhere. Something's wrong and everywhere. And it's hard times we walk, and it's hard times we run, and it's hard times we walk, and it's hard times we run. Into the morning sun, into the morning sun. And it's our time to run, and it's our time. Broken wheels on this old dirt road with a heavy load to tow. Was the sunlight floating through the trees? The last never play with me. Bang along the garden gave me.
Yeah, I think, how old were we when we met and started making music together? I think I was 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a very long time ago.
One, two, three, four.
We started learning from each other and from Bob Jarvistad and other friends of ours right from the get-go, and creating who we are as artists. And they have all these influences, but we kind of started writing our own page pretty early on.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm very proud of that fact. I go back and listen to those songs that we wrote together all the way through to now. And on this record, there is a Chris LeRoy song and a Johnny and Chris song, and the rest are Johnny songs. And so here we are. The longest song on the album.
Number 10, Monster.
Number 10, Monster. Monster was birthed from a demo. Well, it was beyond a demo. It was basically a complete song. Sometimes it's a matter of like, no, it's a complete structure and it just needs the right sounds, or it needs one more lyric line or something. And we complete each other's songs that way. And it's a real joy to do with Chris and I, as with Mr. Lowry and I. Sometimes we complete a blueprint that was set down by the other guy. And in this case, it was one of several songs of Chris's that I'd heard that I kind of went, huh, I can see the monster in my soul, which was powerful right there. And somewhere in Chris's chord structure, which I added to and changed and morphed throughout my version of the song, but it was just, I heard, into my mind, I heard a guitar epic in the middle of that, along the lines of Harvest Queen and these other songs, or another song about the rain, these songs we've written together, which become a canvas for my guitar playing. And there weren't, there are guitar solos all through Blood Moon. I kind of heard the possibilities of it becoming one of our guitar epic co-writes. And Cracker has those songs. They say Cajetan, were these songs where David's got an initial idea, and I just launch it into outer space into this big guitar thing. And I'm kind of known, thank you people, as a guitar player. I've heard I've been an influential guitar player, which leads me to all the guitar players who have influenced me, who I bring full circle into these songs. Peter Green was the influence of the guitar parts on Harvest Queen, which
Absolutely.
we wrote, Peter Green era, Fleetwood Mac, and these guitar players that are Jimi Hendrix, or, I have these teachers who have led me, Jeff Beck, who have led me down these paths. And then we get to Monster, and my initial version of the song was yet again like 8 minutes long or something. So I had to pare it down. And I had Carlton Owens and Brian Howard. I sent my rough draft of the song to those guys to see where they would take it as Cracker's very, very powerful rhythm section. And they took it to a very heavy, but very dynamic place musically. And I kind of went with their lead on that. And I took it even farther, where on the record, the song starts in a very delicate, I'm playing 2 acoustic guitars with different tunings to get this. I wanted to get this sort of mid-period Stones, Keith Richards thing of the guitar, like the beginning of like Wild Horses, or one of these songs that at their core is an acoustic guitar song.
Yeah.
But, and the picking and very lacy and very pretty. But I wanted to take Monster, start that way, and then it starts that way and it goes through a verse, and then bam, for some reason, Brian and Carlton decided that this is where the foot is planted. Boom, boom, and then they bring it to rock. It's like Layla, or one of these songs that delicate side, and it gets gigantic, or Stairway to Heaven, or any number of Zeppelin songs, or songs that incorporate this beautiful, I call it the feminine side of a song, which gets very masculine, it gets very heavy at some point, but never loses its feminine side of the beauty, of the delicacy of the lyric and the song. So I wanted to create a song that would do this, as we've done with another song about the rain, or I've done with St. Cajetan, some of the Cracker songs, or One Fine Day, where it becomes a guitar epic. And and it's a very freeing thing, because I know at some point in the song I'm going to launch into guitar worlds. And so Monster became this song of many chapters. It's a long story that keeps turning back on that chorus, which is very, very powerful. Thank you, Chris. Trevor, our English friend, got it immediately. He called it, what does he call it? The guitar epic Monster finds Hickman rejoining with his songwriting partner, Chris LeRoy. And their songwriting partnership is what made Palmhinge this great debut solo album, with Lucky and with Harvest Queen. And he immediately got that there was a power in our songwriting.
Yeah.
Did you have a prayer for me to bring along the garden gate with me? Did you really cry for me? When I look inside of me, I see, yeah, I can see the monster in my soul. Yeah, I can see the monster in my soul. There's no turning back now. It's out of all control.
And it gets to this huge place. I listen to it now and I go, wow, I really went out there, man.
Yeah, no, it is. It's such a powerful ending to a very powerful album. I mean, it has all these pathways, but they seem to be held together. As I shared with you earlier, says that in this song, it seems to kind of even pull the album forward, and it's like a nebula, exploding, this big giant thing. But then it ends on some very simple quiet chords to take you out.
Yeah.
Finishes the thought. And, like I wrote to you, 3 hours ago, maybe I said, you should be very proud of Blood Moon because I am.
I think I got what I was going for here.
Yeah, it's too
And my friend and music collaborator Johnny Hickman has an event tomorrow, February 19th at 6 o'clock. So Johnny Hickman live from San Francisco. He has a new music site on Facebook. If you go to Johnny Hickman Music, you can click on that event and see him and tip him, and all the cool people will be there. So see you at the event. Right on, John.